Alright, hey guys, welcome to Saturday Night Live at Black Blake Rips, and tonight we are going to do some Pokemon. So you know I'm mostly a sports card guy, but I started doing a little Pokemon a few months ago. It's very fun, and it is the most popular trading card in the history of the universe, and there's also some very cool and valuable cards you can pull out of these. So, I have got a booster box here tonight. These are no frills, no gimmicks, no game pieces, just a box stuffed with packs of cards. So great opportunity to hit. I think retail, these are around like $100. Currently going for around $250, so not cheap. They sell out the instant they hit the shelves. They sell out instantly online, and there are lines of people in the store every day waiting to get their hands on them. So excited to have one in front of me here today, and it's the only format I have not done of Destined Rivals, the newest, hottest set. I'm also going to announce the winner of the most recent giveaway for some select football at the end of this video. Stay tuned for that. It will also be in the description of this video. And last thing, this is going to be a giveaway video as well. Why? Just because, why not? So, giving away this $50 box of Destined Rivals. All you have to do, if you would like to try and win some free Pokemon, is subscribe to the channel and drop a comment on this video. Slap a like on there for karma. And in 1 week, I will pick a winner at random and get you your box. Good luck to you, and I appreciate you tuning into the channel. All right, now, I know, enough talking. Let's dive into this bad boy. And if you don't already, this would be a great time to subscribe to the channel to see more sports cards, Pokemon cards, Rolling Stones cards, you name it, we do it all here. Rips like this. And I do regular, very regular giveaways. And not too many people enter them, so your odds are pretty good. Your odds are probably as good on my channel as about anything. So as you can see, loads of packs in here. And this is going to be, I'm gonna do my best to go fast, but obviously this is gonna take some time. So this video is for the Pokemon enthusiast, or maybe you're just curious. But anyone who does make it through this whole video, appreciate you. If I could figure out a way to reward you for watching a long video like this, I would. All right, here we go, guys. Destined Rivals booster. So we are looking for the biggest card by a long shot is Mewtwo, which I looked, the first one I saw go up for sale. These have been out for a couple weeks now. The first one I saw go up for sale, PSA 10, went for $2K. Then they started to dive a bit. For PSA 10s down to like 1,500. Zapdos, that's cool. Nidoking EX, neat card. Let's make a couple piles. Good and gooder and average. Actually, when I bought this box, the guy at my local card shop said he opened one and he got a Mewtwo recently, but it was kind of scratched up and he got only $300. So prices are kind of all over the place. Condition is big. So that is the biggest chase. Meowth. That's actually pretty cool, right? I think there's some different types of Meowths you can get. I'm a cat guy. Gyarados. Let's see. Misty's Psyduck. Cynthia's Garchomp is maybe the second most valuable card you can pull out of here. So there are some nice possibilities. That's just a few. One thing I will say about Pokemon, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Mankey, Tyranitar. You're paying, you know, $250 for a box of this. And like really most boxes are gonna have not that much value in them. You're gonna get a lot of cards, so if you just collect, you know, mass cards, you're in luck. A lot of cat stuff. Typhlosion. But for example, with like, you know, a Panini football product, there's so many valuable variations, numbered cards and all the different case hits and rare inserts and things. There's a lot of, I'm not saying you get a ton of value out of Panini, but there's a lot of possibilities. I feel like with Pokemon, there's really only like a couple cards. You know, if you're talking just money-wise, Shroomish. Whoa, that is cool. Rotom. If you don't know what a full illustration is, it covers the whole card rather than just some of it like that. That's pretty cool. Real pretty looking cards. It seems like it's very tough to get your value back in a box like this. Now, if you buy it at retail price, it makes a lot more sense. Unfortunately, that is not going to happen. And I don't see this cooling off to the point where it's like, you know, half the price or anything. I think this is going to be expensive as long as it exists. There we go. Team Rocket's Giovanni on the full. Nice. And as usual with Pokemon, if I pull a really nice card, feel free to let me know in the comments. For a second, I thought this pack felt a little thick, but we don't get memorabilia cards in Pokemon. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I always go, right after I film a video, I go back through all of the better cards and do a little research, but I do miss things sometimes. Medicham. Something coming here, I think. Yanmega EX. You know, we were kind of like, there isn't a new product in like the last day or will be for the next few days that I'm aware of. So we're kind of like in between. And I said even in my last video that I was going to chill a little bit. But, or Beetle. There we go. Psyduck. Misty Psyduck. That's on my list, baby. Heck yes. Unless there's a variation of this, I think that's a pretty big card. Heck yes. Pulled a couple that are on my list. Crustle. I've just had it in my head that I need to do one more Pokemon rip. I was looking at the super premium boxes. Anytime I see something that's called premium with sports cards, that almost always means really good. I couldn't secure one for the price I would have liked to have paid, but my local card shop had these. Skarmory. How about Crobat EX? Pretty cool. Getting quite a few decent little cards in here. So here we are. Also, I am going next weekend. I'm going to Santa Fe with some family, and I think I'm gonna stay there for like a few weeks. Now, you know me, I'm too obsessed with opening cards. That's nice looking. To go like 3 weeks without Squawkabilly opening anything. But there probably will be a decrease. I'm gonna have to bring my rig out there with me so I can film some videos. I'll be with my dad I have now got him on board. He enjoys me opening cards, so maybe I'll film a video with my dad. Houndor. Staryu. Ooh, what's this? Regirock. EX. But just a heads up. I also, because I'm going to be basically on vacation for like almost a month, my budget is going to be a little light, so probably going to be a little bit of a decrease in my content. Probably. So I wanted to make sure I get some good stuff going before I leave. Team Rocket's Great Ball. Zamazenta. And I wanted to get one more giveaway up. Get some action on here. I did the select. And I wanted to do something for 8K, and I did the select, but I just feel like I needed to do a little more. Just one select didn't feel right. You guys deserve more. And I mentioned this in my last video, but if you are planning to enter the giveaway, there are not many rules other than if it's a multiple winner givey, you can't win more than one spot. But if you have won before, not a problem. There's many people on the channel who have won more than one of my giveaways. It's cool looking. But all I ask is don't use bots and don't create 50 fake accounts just to try and win the giveaway. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the subscription, I really do, but it's just not fair if one person, has 15 accounts. Nose pass. So with peace and love, I ask you, please only enter once. Other than that, anyone can win. I use YouTube random comment picker. And that's that. Giveaways are fun. I enter a lot of other people's giveaways. Crobat. I think that Psyduck is going to be our best one so far, and we got a lot of ways to go. Can we get a Mewtwo? Mewtwo on YouTube. Judge. I also have a couple contenders. Before I decided to do this, I picked up a couple contenders, value packs, haven't done those yet. Just wanted to rip something. And I was at Target where they now have a 2 product only policy, which quite frankly, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. All you crazy scalpers kind of ruined it for the rest of us. Now we can only buy 2. And yes, I rip a lot of cards, but I never buy more than 3. A lot of times I buy just 1. But it's kind of a bummer because with value packs, $6 value packs, you'd really like to open a few of them. And I could only buy 2, so I had to decide whatever I get, I'm only going to get 2 of them. That and Walmart allegedly has been allowing only one box of Select Football per order, which by the way is $40 at Walmart, $30 at Target. Isn't that crazy? A whole $10. Leopard. Ratata. That's cool. I think that's pretty decent. Ho-O-X. It's a really cool looking card. EX, I know. So tonight, I just got back from a gig, as per usual with me on the weekend. Tonight, I was not playing in a cool reggae band. I was taking pictures of somebody's birthday party. Not the most glamorous job, but pays pretty well. Sneasel. And they fed me well. It was a Jamaican's birthday party, so they had like jerk chicken and curry goat and plantains. Very good. I always get very excited about the food on my gigs. That's important to me. Feed the band. You don't want the band or Team Rockets Giovanni. You want to have a hungry artist, you know? So I did photography during the day today, and then I went and did photography gig tonight. Here I am. I'm trying to work my butt off before my trip. Save my pennies, which I'm doing a very bad job of. If you didn't see it, I just got the CJ Stroud Kaboom PSA 10. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna sell it. I need the money. I gotta fund these rips somehow, you know? But I'm thinking maybe I should wait until closer to season. Let me know if any of you are experts. Rabska EX. It's a cool looking card. I was told by more than one person that, you know, people kind of get excited as the new season approaches, and like if people get excited about CJ, or maybe they got some, I don't even remember who their draft picks were, but if people are sort of reinvigorated with CJ Stroud leading up to the new season, that could be a good time to sell. Because right now we're just like middle of the summer, nothing's going on. I mean, if you just need to move something, you gotta move something, but if you're trying to get top dollar, timing can be important. I got another pretty nice, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I got another pretty big card. Graded, and it was a gold Joe Montana out of 10. I opened one Prism hanger box. I bought one hanger randomly one day. Pulled a gold Joe Montana out of 10. Got it graded. And all I'm gonna say is the thing looks pretty clean. So that should be coming soon. Where's that Mewtwo? We need it, we need it. I gotta say, this is some pretty cool stuff though. My last, what did I get? Oh, I opened a Chinese Pokemon product a week or two ago, which was pretty neat. That had some pretty good stuff in it. Had like a $50 Pikachu in there. And I did the ETB version of this. And got a couple decent cards out of that too. The new set, it seems like there's a few new sets that are gonna come out, but I believe the next one is White Flare, just based on my alerts that it was going for sale last week. Ponjta. It's hard to say. Ponyta. It's like My Little Pony. Pichu. And Dondozo EX. The White Flare, when it did go for sale, sold out. I tried like 20 times. Sold out in 1 second or less than 1 second. Very tough to get. What's this? Wowza. Spy drops, but that's a crazy illustration. Team Rockets, Spy Dops, sorry. That's a cool looking card. I haven't seen that one. Let's see what else. Topps Chrome Basketball. I did the blasters or value boxes the other day. And there is a mega version, so I'm trying to locate that. Also select football. All I've seen so far is blasters. But we're gonna have megas, we're gonna have hangers probably, value packs, so a lot of selects still coming. That's kind of what I know for right now. It'll be interesting to see what the cards are like in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I wonder if they're gonna have good stuff or if they're gonna have nothing. Fortunately, I can just order stuff online if I need to. Very much looking forward to that trip though. If you want to see some crazy Southwest content, follow me on Instagram at black_x_Blake. I've been going to town on the reels lately. I finally caved. I used to be like, I'm not doing reels, I'm a photographer, this is stupid. And then I finally caved when I had one reel that now is at like 110 million views. Went crazy. So I was like, okay, reels it is. I got like 8,000 followers from that one like 30-second reel of a manatee. Isn't that crazy? So we're almost at 15,000. I do not post sports card content on there. It's just photography and music. Electivire EX. We got just a couple packs to go. Still could get a Mewtwo. It's not too late. Fanatics Fest is going on right now. From what I've seen, it's a crazy building it's in. Just, I don't know, look it up. There was this like 50-foot Statue of Liberty hanging from the ceiling and all these celebrities running around. Tom Brady's up in there for sure. My local card shop owner is going to it. Travis Scott is usually all up in it. People are showing off their Cactus Jack boxes, which are crazy. I think they're like $500 to $1,000. All right, last pack, guys. I would love to go to Fanatics Fest. I would love to go to the Nationals, maybe someday. How about you guys? Any of you going to Fanatics Fest or the Nationals? Last pack luck, last pack luck. Grr. All right, we didn't hit #1 GOAT card, but we did get some cool stuff. So these are all, you know, hollows. And then this is at least what I am considering the better stack. The best stack. Spidops, really neat. few EXs. Rabska EX, crazy trippy spider. Team Rockets Giovanni. How about Ho-Oh EX? Crazy card. Crobat. I don't think Reggie Rock is all that great. It's a different Crowbot. Can I just show a Crowbot? Maybe not. But Crobat EX, that's neat. I think this is a pretty good sized card. Misty's Psyduck. I think that's our best card. Yon Mega. We got a few Giovannis. That one's pretty cool, but they're like, this one is the most elaborate by far. That's a pretty cool card, I think. Rotom. It's like a totally different type of illustration there. And Meowth. With check out that rainbow foil on the bottom there. Meow. And Nidoking EX. All right, so there you go. I think it was pretty good. If I had paid retail price, I would be pretty happy. I would say, you know what, I enjoyed it for what it was worth. I did pay above retail price for it, so it makes it very tough. But regardless, it was fun. You get a ton of packs of cards in there. I do like that about it. And there's some potential. So that'll do it for my Destined Rivals journey. Let's talk about giveaway stuff. And if you're just here for the rip, appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe to the channel and come back for more. Appreciate you. So the most recent giveaway was for Select Football. It was my Select Football video. One winner. All you had to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I picked one winner at random tonight. And the winner is of one Select blaster box. I've got it in the mail, ready to go. The winner is Dads and Daughters. I believe it's Dads and Daughters Collectables or cards. Sorry, I couldn't fit it on the page. But Dads and Daughters is a cool channel. You can see him in the comments. I'll tag him. It's a dad and his daughters ripping cards. I think it says they recently or semi-recently got the kids into card collecting, so that's awesome. That makes me happy that someone like that won it. So you will have a box of Select Football coming. I'll get a hold of you, but ultimately shoot me an email and I will get your info. If you did not win that giveaway, you were one out of 68 people that entered. So it's tough to win, but still better than like a Pac-Man giveaway will have like 2,000 people in it. So relatively good odds. But you have another chance to win yourself some Destined Rivals. All you have to do, subscribe and drop a comment on this video. Like for good luck. And I'll explain this because I've had a lot of people asking, when is the results? When is the results? The results will be 1 week from today. So if you want, make sure you tune back in a week. I will put it in the title of the video so you will know when it is. And no matter what, if you win, I will get a hold of you. But ultimately, if you just watch all the videos all the way through, you'll know what's going on. That's my goal. So good luck on that. This is my second Destined Rivals giveaway. Last time I did an ETB, which was a pretty big prize. So excited about that. All right, that's probably gonna do it for my weekend, other than I'm gonna rip these babies, and if there's anything even halfway decent, I'll make a short. Stay tuned for that if you like. We'll see what pops up next week. Gearing up to take my little Southwest trip, but don't worry, the show will go on somehow. Happy Saturday night, happy weekend. Much love. Peace.